Hello everyone, welcome to the new video of Decision with Intelligence. Today we are going to see how to generate the dates between from start date and end date. So let's get started. Specifically, when you are working with the date specific data, this issue generally comes when there is the start date and end date. We need the specific data, means which date between these two dates. So how we will generate it? So here we have the three columns, that is the employee ID, start date and the end date. Okay. So I need the data between the start date and the end date. So what exactly we'll do? First, first we will go to the Power Query, means transform data, and open the Power Query editor. Okay, yeah, and then once we have opened this Power Query editor, we'll add a custom column here. So in the custom column, we will rename the data as the new date column name. We'll be adding the column name as the new date column, and then we'll be adding the start date and the end date. So how this actually function works, see, basically this function we will be generating a list between the start date and end date, the list of all the dates between the start date and the end date. So for that we'll be using we'll be adding the list in the start date and end date. So let's see, we'll be adding the curly bracket and add the start date dot dot end date and end the curly bracket. So this will show basically the list of the start date and end date. But whenever we are writing this list, we need to add a function so that it will generate a proper means proper data. Okay, so for this we will be adding a new function named number dot format. Okay, number dot from, sorry, my mistake, number dot from. In the beginning of the start date we'll be adding the number dot from, and in the end of the and the starting of the end date we'll be adding the number dot from. So now we have added here and added the brackets also, and let's see. Okay, we'll click in the OK button. So as you can see, a new date column is being added in our data. We are seeing the list here. Okay, so this data is not perfect. Okay, so we will expand it to the new rows. Okay, so as you can see, a list, so much the data has been added, but you can see 45047 45048, what exactly it is. It's not in a date format. Okay, so we'll convert it into a date format. We'll change the data type into a date. Now you can see we have from the, as you can see, from started date is 15236. So from 15236, all the date between the dates we have generated. So like this we can generate the dates between the start date and the end date. I hope you understood how to work with this type of data, and if you have any queries, please do comment in the comment section. Okay, and till then, happy learning, and please do subscribe to the channel.